Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius January 14, 2022. Finally, after a long time, you have cunningly found that you can control your impulses to grow in any area during the day. That is why you would not have any bad energy around you that prevents you from walking where you want. The transition from Scorpio to Sagittarius would be fundamental for you, making everything change positively. It would start a new opportunity for you, that is, you have everything going for you even though you don't see it as clearly as you want. The waning moon may take you towards a new streak of positive things, and in them, you would give up what you do not consider congruent for you. Possibly a person has moved away suddenly, and that is why you would go through a bitter drink. But you would let the inconvenience of that fact be not significant at all. It is a good day, despite everything. You would consider that the conjunction between Mercury and Jupiter simply gave you the tools to feel better later. Today people are not likely to be sensitive to your needs. The exact opposite is true. You may find that when problems arise, people do their best for themselves and do not care too much about others. Make sure you have enough emotional reserve invested in yourself so that when push comes to shove, you have enough confidence to function with. Suddenly you would have a lot to do so that your joints have improvement. For that reason, it is that without a doubt, from this moment on you would put to the test some things that have been recommended to you, making that as the days go by, your health changes. If your daily life seems to be messy, change it up. What are you waiting for? You say the hustle and bustle of city life make you run in 1,000 different directions. You really would rather live in the peace of the countryside. It is possible to make such a dramatic change. What are you waiting for? Take advantage of your great powers of adaptation. This aspect of Mars turns native hormones upside down. Some of them will gain weight in an unexplained way. Some couples where one of the members is a native of this sign will find it difficult to have a child. In this case, the physiological problem will reside in the cells of the native. Teens born under this sign will experience an unprecedented growth spurt. We should also expect a change in the timbre of their voice, the mutation. As much as you have suffered some financial damage, you have finally done everything possible to improve little by little. In that sense, everything would be clearer for you to start new energy regarding your financial health. That is why, from today, you would see how everything gets more in your favor. Enjoy your creative fantasies today, but without losing sight of reality. Perhaps you have problems with a stubborn person or an aspect of your life that is not very defined. Think things through before making a decision. Otherwise, you could fall into a fantasy world without an escape tunnel. Focus on the positive aspects of the situation and you will be successful. You would take charge of your relationship in the best sense of the word. You would not feel conditioned by the fact that you have set limits. You would let everything look better every day. It is a good time for you to avoid disasters later on. The waning moon would help you to change everything in your favor. Today your passion and your desires will be very intense, almost extreme. You could overreact if someone puts their finger on an emotional sore. Your romance and creativity will be very high, and you will enjoy everything that has to do with action. Today is not a day to stay at home. Get out there and have fun. The influence of Mercury makes you master the art of concealment. If you don't lead a double life, at least you are considering it more than seriously. You seem to think that the grass is greener elsewhere and do not deprive yourself of provoking dating opportunities. A slippery slope that could earn you discovery. It's time to fall into line. Single, if you are drawing up lists of the qualities and faults of your suitors, it is because you are perhaps lacking in romance. It is time for your work to take a new turn. By this point you would have made clear some things with the people who represent being leaders that have bothered you for a long time, and that could change in your favor. It is a day where the extraordinary could happen. Exert the best of yourself so that the waning moon looks like your good companion. Considerations over. Time to take action. Hopefully, you have the armor on. Because they will throw you into battle even in your pants. The longer you try to delay the inevitable, the more difficult things will get. Grab the bull by the horns and defend yourself however you can. You will move up one step in your financial status quo. If you were slightly in the red, you will enter a phase of stability. For those who have savings aside, you can dig into it without fear of running out of resources in case of unforeseen circumstances. Stay tuned so you don't miss the boat. Maybe it's a change at work that could lead to a promotion or the opportunity to get a good deal that could pay you big. You feel pushed aside by your best friends. Your imagination is playing tricks on you. Do not react too quickly out of anger or anxiety. Talking is always the best solution in this kind of situation. In your home, it is not great form either. You keep everything to yourself and it weighs on you. Talk about your problems and feelings. Those around you will help you find the solutions you need to rebond the strong bonds that unite you.